Alright guys, we are back. So when we calculate this here, we find that the z-score is 1.154. Okay, and if you want to go ahead and draw your normal curve at this point, so our mean is at 0.08, our p-value, and 1.154 would be about here, which is the 0.094 that we had. Our standard deviation is equal to the 0.012. So here we have, and this is what we're trying to find. So you can do your normal CDF, you can use inverse z as well. Alright, but if you do your lower bound as 0.94, your upper you can make 1,000 or 10,000. Mu to be 0.08, and our standard deviation, the 0.012. We will find that there should be 0.094. We find that the probability is equal, our p-value is going to be equal to 0.122. Okay, so now we have done it. Alright, so now we have to conclude. So our conclusion is that we fail to reject the null hypothesis because our p-value of 0.122 is greater than our alpha equal to 0.05. Meaning, if we fail to reject, we go ahead and accept this load of potatoes. Alright. What if the sample found what if we had found a sample with 33 potatoes that had blemishes? Well, our p-hat would be 33 out of 500, and that's going to be equal to 0.066. Well, that's less than our alternative hypothesis, and so because 0.066 is less than our alternative hypothesis, we don't even need to conduct the whole test. We just are going to fail to reject. Okay? Now, you also have the option that you can do this straight on your calculator. If you do that, though, you are going to need to make sure that you label everything. And it's preferred that you actually show all the calculations like we just did. Okay. You're going to need to name your method. You're going to need to you still have to find your test statistics, so you still have to find your z-score. You still need to draw and shade the normal curve. That means labeling. Alright, and then you can find the p-value. And you have to conclude and do all that still. So if you were on the calculator, though, what you would do is you do menu 675. Our p sub o for this one was 0.08. The number of successes that we started off with was we had 47 potatoes with blemishes out of 500, and then we find our appropriate 1, and then our z-score shows up there. That would be our p-value if you clicked on the right one, okay? Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's see. If I pick the right one, this would be more helpful. They do it backwards on here, so a lot of times you feel like clicking the wrong one. Sometime today. Alright, menu. 675.08. Our successes were 47, 500. And you see that our p-value is the 0.124. Alright, so you can do it that way. We will go over at the start of class quickly through these two problems, but if you want to challenge yourself to see what you know, you can go ahead and do that. Y'all have a great weekend.